Plan is moving forward to develop portions of the White River. Indianapolis tourism and city leaders are back from a 4-day trip to Singapore, getting ideas to draw people to the river. WRTV's Jessica Grunling spoke with Visit Indy about what they learned and what could work here in the Circle City.
Mitchell Dudley is taking his daily lunchtime walk along the White River.
Right now, I think it's really pretty to be down here during the day, seeing all the changes in the seasons and all the people out and about.
He and others that live and work downtown also think more can be done to bring people this way.
Something that reflects the multiple cultures that we have here in Indianapolis and surrounding, that includes some public art and artists that also live here in the city.
And that's what city leaders have been looking into for the past 3 years. Just last week, taking a trip to Singapore for an international study mission as a part of the White River Vision Plan.
We wanted to go to a location that has activated its waterfront in the most authentic and meaningful way, and that was Singapore.
Chris Gall with Visit Indy says Singapore has invested $1 billion into cleaning its water, as well as having restaurants, hotels, and museums along the waterfront to help increase tourism. For 4 days, 25 state and city leaders met with officials in Singapore to talk about those efforts and believe they can incorporate them here in Indy to redevelop the White River.
We also talked to tourism leaders. We met with the Singapore Tourism Authority. How did you take all of this tourism-related assets along the water and leverage that to increase tourism by 30%? Over a 3-year period.
Gall says the study mission is timely with the development along the White River. That includes an expansion of White River State Park, the Indy 11 Stadium going up, the new Elanco Global Headquarters going in, and Citizens Energy's cleanup of the White River.
Through their Big Dig project, which will make White River recreationally safe by 2026, 2027. So the time is now to align, to get inspired, and to make sure that what we're doing isn't piecemealed along the White River in downtown Indianapolis, but is thoughtful and more aspirational. And Singapore is the best case example of that.
The price tag to go around the world was $85,000, but Visit Indy said all of it was privately funded. And some say they're excited for what could happen along the river.
And I think that in order for Indianapolis to really continue to be a destination that people want to come to visit, that people want to move to and work at, I think it's important to see what other cultures around the world are doing, because that reflects some of the cultures that are here in Indianapolis as well.
In Indianapolis, Jessica Grunling, WRTV.
Well, as for what comes after the trip, the team of 25 will meet again in December to talk about those next steps and how they want to develop the White River.